Hi, Team Janners, what's happening? So, I just wanted to do a video today. Seems to be a lot of influencers on social media at the moment, and I know I'm taking a bit of a risk talking about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a lot of sort of male influencers, and they're trying to tell women, give them dating advice, and they're saying that you should never talk about your past with a new partner. I don't necessarily mean sexual past, but all the experiences you've had, like traveling and things like that. People don't want to hear that because it just puts them off, and they want to be your portal and take you into their world, and experience new things with you. Now, while I don't necessarily think wanting to take someone, show them new experiences is necessarily a bad thing, I do think that you also have to accept when you meet someone new that they will have a past. I'm 44 years old. If I was to meet a man my age or possibly a little bit older, chances are he's going to have been married. He may have been married multiple times. He quite possibly may have children from a previous relationship, and he's going to have done a lot of those things without me. He's probably going to have travelled, been on holiday, been to university, been on lads' holidays, and that's fine. I just have to accept that that was in his past. That's part of his life, and that's part of an experience that he had. And it's very unrealistic expecting someone to get to our age and not have had any sort of past, not have had any sort of experiences, because that's just it's not really fair. Now, I have gone through phases when I was in my late teens where I wasn't very happy in my life. I hated my job, and I was looking for a partner to try and make me happy. But what I really should have been doing was addressing the problems that I had in my life. Main problem was I wasn't happy in my career. I was a chef. I did a video on that yesterday, and I was relying on someone else to kind of take me into their world and make me forget how crap my life was. But that's a very dangerous thing to do, because one, you're not fixing the problems in your own life, and secondly, it puts too much pressure on the relationship and on someone else to then make you happy. You're giving all that validation to someone else when you should kind of be in control of your own life and responsible for your own happiness. And if I'd sat around waiting for someone to take me into their world and show me this amazing life, I would have wasted the best years of my 20s. I wouldn't have done anything. Thankfully, I didn't do that. When I was 28, I changed careers. I got a job as cabin crew. I do not for one second regret that career decision. It was the best thing I ever did. I travelled the world. I went to countries I only ever dreamed about when I was younger. I made some amazing friends, some amazing life experiences, and I would not change any of that, for a moment. And if someone meets me, I'm happy to share those experiences with them. I'm happy to talk about them. And people have to accept that you're going to have a past, especially the older you get. I'm in my 40s now. I'm going to have lived, I'm going to have travelled, and if I was on a date with a guy and he said, I just sit in every night, I don't do anything, well, I'd find that very strange, and I don't know, if I said that to a guy, he'd want to be with someone more interesting. So you can't win, really. But I don't think people should be ashamed of their past. I think, if you get together with someone, you've got to accept that, they're going to have lived a life before you met them. And the way I see it is, if someone can't accept you've got a past, then do they really deserve to be a part of your future? That's something you need to think about.